right, for tonight's program, we have the 8th grade chorus will be performing, and our band students, concert band, and jazz bands. So with that said, Mr. Tagliarino and the concert band.
Welcome to the 2024 Spring Band and 8th grade choir concert, guys. We are so glad that you are here. Tonight's concert will begin with the concert band, followed by a performance by the 8th grade choir, and will conclude with the performance by the jazz band. We ask that you stay for the full concert to hear all of our ensembles and give you the opportunity to express your gratitude for all of tonight's performances. At this time, please silence your cell phones and other devices. Thanks again for being here and for all your support.
Set to the melody of John Stafford Smith's To Anchor in Heaven, what is known to many around the world as the Star-Spangled Banner is the national anthem of the United States of America. A new set of lyrics coming from the poem Defense at Fort McHenry by poet Francis Scott Key were set to the Smith melody in the 1810s. Although the song rose in popularity during the Civil War period and into the 20th century, it was not until 1931, under President Herbert Hoover, that a law was signed making the Star-Spangled Banner the official national anthem of the United States of America. Now, please rise and sing along as we perform our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner.
Town was one of the last great hits of the disco era of music. It was composed by Steve Greenberg and originally directed by the group Lip Sync. Funky Town was released in March of 1980, debuting on the Billboard Hot 100 later that month. It steadily rose to the top, to the #1 spot by the end of May. It remained there for 4 consecutive weeks. It is most recognized by students our generation as the incidental music in Shrek 2, when Shrek, Fiona, and Donkey arrive far, far away. Arranged for concert band by Ralph Ford. Please enjoy Funky Town.
Selection of the evening is entitled critical mass. The term critical mass is a scientific term referring to the smallest amount of fissile material needed to sustain a nuclear chain reaction. This work begins with an explosion of sound, then launches forward through small, ever-growing melodic fragments that expand outward and upward. Ostinato, repeated musical patterns, along with bold, lively rhythmic statements are heard throughout the work, ending in a volatile display of musical imagery. Composed by Todd Statler, we hope you enjoy listening to this exciting work as much as we enjoy performing. And now, Critical Mass.
nzuri sana, wageni wakaribishwa, Kenya yetu hakuna matata. Jambo, jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana, wageni wakaribishwa, Kenya yetu hakuna matata. Jambo, jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana, wageni wakaribishwa, Kenya yetu hakuna matata. Jambo, jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana, wageni wakaribishwa, Kenya yetu hakuna matata. Kenya nchi nzuri, hakuna matata. Sote chini ya maajabu, hakuna matata. Nchi ya amani, hakuna matata. Sote chini ya maajabu, hakuna matata. Jambo, jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana, wageni wakaribishwa, Kenya yetu hakuna matata. Jambo, jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana, wageni wakaribishwa, Kenya yetu hakuna matata. Kenya nchi nzuri, hakuna matata. Sote nchi ya maajabu, hakuna matata. Nchi ya amani, hakuna matata. Sote nchi ya maajabu, hakuna matata. Kenya wote, hakuna matata. Oh, Kenya yetu, hakuna matata. Oh, Kenya wote, hakuna matata. Oh, Kenya yetu, hakuna matata. Hakuna matata, hakuna matata. Hakuna matata, hakuna matata. Jambo, jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana, wageni wakaribishwa, Kenya yetu hakuna matata.
Our first choir piece was Jumbo, a traditional African song arranged here by Jacob Narwood. It is a song of welcome to Kenya and describes the wonderful country.
Our next piece is also composed by Stuart Chapman Hill, and the lyrics, while slightly vague, paint a clear picture of someone facing the fears and making the necessary escape. One of our choir members linked the song to a description of the life of Harriet Tubman. You may well agree with that comparison.
This song features our own Jordan Musico on cello. We hope you enjoy this interesting piece.
Please allow me also to introduce tonight's accompanist, Mr. Ray Nugent.
Our next two pieces come from the film The Greatest Showman, which is a musical and dramatic imagining of the life of P.T. Barnum. A Million Dreams features Emily Ebig on the piano, and from now on begins with a vocal solo by Ian Abramowitz.
Through
drink champagne with kings and queens. The politicians praise my name. Those were someone else's dreams, pitfalls of the man I became. For years and years, I chased their tears, a crazy speed of always needing more. But when I stopped and see you here, I remember who all this was for. From now on, these are the lonely ones. What's waiting till tomorrow? Stars tonight, stars tonight. That is promising me star. I can handle in my heart. From now on, from now on, from now on, and we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. From now on, we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home
Before our last song tonight, we have some people to thank. Our school administrators, Dr. Wasserliebman and Dr. Lasky, for their support.
Our other music teachers, Mr. Tag, Ms. Harrington, and Ms. Toro, and Oliver and La'an for doing the lights. Our head custodian, Mr. Sharp, for setting up our risers and chairs and for always being there to help.
Mr. Irvin for arranging for the audio and video recording of tonight's concert, which will be broadcast soon on LTPS Rewind.
all of our teachers for helping us be responsible and caring.
And finally you, our parents, for always being here and bringing us here tonight. Thank you all for coming.
I have a few people to recognize very quickly. This past January, 5 of our students, one is sitting here with the band. There it is. So 5 of our students, 1 7th grader and 4 8th graders, no numbers, from this school auditioned for the CJMEA, or Central Jersey Music Education Association, Region 2 Choir. All 5 were accepted with extremely high scores. One got to sing, 3 or 4 usually, rock productions or different things like that. One got to sing the national anthem with a small group of a dozen people because she was number 2 in this region because judge number 1 graded her low because he was being conservative because he recognized her voice. Only solo in the entire concert that evening, and was number 3 in the region, and only because that was number 1. James Martin, I assume you'll be receiving one of these soon from your choir director. Don't worry, we got you. And here we have Sunny. Behind me, because it's been quite an interesting year. We've had our ups, we've had our downs, and last Friday we had one of our biggest ups, which was that this group in front of you received Superior, the highest rating you get at the High Note Festival at Great Adventure. And then all of them for just being awesome, for being interesting, for being funny, for keeping me laughing when I'm not crying, and keeping me crying when I'm not laughing. More laughing. These guys they are the Sigma. That's all. Yes, I did. So, thank you all, and I look forward to seeing you one last time next Thursday at So when I was in college, I was fortunate enough to work with the arranger of this last piece. And not only did he tell us, oh, when it went to publication, there were some things different. I won't go into those details. I did with the judges, and they were very appreciative of that. But it's a spiritual, and the style you're going to hear, this group pulls it off very well, I think. But the interesting thing about the song, when Brazil Denard was a young boy, now this is many years ago, because college was many years ago, and he was rather elderly at the time. So I'm thinking probably back in the 1930s. He was at his church down south, Baptist church, I believe. There was always an old woman sitting in the back. She was never engaged in the service or anything. She was just singing, "Woman is called." And he remembered that from the time he was a boy. And when he became a choir director and a composer and an arranger, he said, I have to write this song. So, without any more talking, I'm going to hush. Here you are, last song.
Somebody's calling my name. Somebody's calling my name. Somebody's calling my name. Oh my Lord, what shall I do?
that last song did feature a brief trio with Malik and Archana and Kayla. Thank you all very much. Now we will get ready for the jazz band.
Okay, everybody, thank you so much for your patience while we did a little rearranging. I think we're ready to go. So we're ready when you're ready. Okay. I'm going to do this now before I forget, because I already did forget earlier tonight. I just want to recognize all the 8th graders that are in jazz band. Can you stand up, 8th graders? This is their last concert here at LMS. Thank you. Remain standing. Remain standing. Remain standing. Remain standing. And I apologize, I forgot to recognize the 8th graders in concert band. So if there are any 8th graders in concert band that are still out in the house, please stand up. I apologize for forgetting to recognize you all. Thank you all.
The 12-bar blues form is a very prevalent musical form in jazz music. It consists of 3 4-measure sections. The first 2 are often identical, and the third one has some sort of musical resolution near the end of it. 5-Note Blues was composed by Doug Beach and George Jetta, and is a wonderful work for giving young musicians a chance to improvise and solo, as you will hear. Listen for solos from trumpets, saxophone, flute, and others, and be sure to give these soloists an enthusiastic round of applause at the end of each of their solos. Here's 5-Note Blues.
1971 motion picture Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, this piece by Leslie Bercuse and Anthony Newley is sure to be a sweet one. Pure Imagination, arranged by Craig Skeffington, is a jazz ballad that featured Ben Liu on alto saxophone. This is a classic for all ages, and it's sure to make your heart melt like a chocolate bar sitting out in the sun. Please enjoy Pure Imagination.
Okay, thanks everybody. We made it to the final tune of the concert. This one is called Chameleon. One of Herbie Hancock's most recognizable works, Chameleon, was released on the 1973 jazz fusion album called Headhunters. There are extensive solos by many of our musicians in this piece. It is a funky groove that will get you moving in your seat. Feel free to get up and dance to the music, and be sure to give our soloists a big round of applause to show your appreciation. And now, Chameleon. We hope you have a lovely spring and summer break. Thank you so much. Good night. Drive safely.